Bart and Lisa came to the park to play. They saw an eagle bullying small animals, and Lisa stopped it. They also ran into Martin doing some digging. Lisa got really interested and started digging with Martin. Bart played alone nearby. He accidentally saw a bone on a sleeping man's head. An evil idea popped into his head. He pulled the bone off the man's head.
Martin, I made a major discovery! A bone? It could be one of the Mr. Homo!
Martin began his excavation, unaware of Bart's prank. Bart pulled a rope nearby, sending Martin tumbling down the cliff.
Grab onto this! Come on, wake up!
Terrified, Bart turned and ran. He hurried home on his bike. Both were utterly distraught. They turned on the TV to distract themselves, only to hear the news reporting Martin's fall.
And we know exactly who is to blame. No one. The boy clearly fell by accident.
Police speculated he'd been eaten by a mountain lion, as it had regurgitated Martin's clothes.
Oh my god, we're murderers!
Lisa intended to help Martin, but accidentally became an accomplice. She imagined herself in prison and was terrified. When Bart said he would turn himself in, Lisa stopped him. She insisted Martin's death was an accident. Bart couldn't believe Lisa would say such a thing. They began to argue. Just then, Marge walked over and asked how their outing went.
We were never outside, we were here all day! That quick talking is never a good sign. That's usually true, but in this case it's not.
Marge was inwardly suspicious, but she was still preoccupied with Homer's troubles. Earlier, during intimacy, Marge noticed Homer struggling to breathe. She immediately put him on a diet, hiring an expensive nutritionist who advised replacing high-calorie foods with bell peppers.
It's tangy like a pepper, but crunchy like a bell.
Bell pepper!
Homer complied diligently, eating peppers while Bart ate hot dogs, buying peppers from vending machines, even getting a pepper-infused drink from Moe.
Not quite.
Yeah, get out.
But when Homer stepped on the scale, not only had he not lost weight, he'd gained 7 pounds. Homer tried to justify it as muscle gain, but was quickly called out. Marge confronted him, accusing him of cheating.
What? I'm not even gonna dignify that with eye contact.
Convinced Homer was secretly eating, Marge turned the house upside down, but found nothing. Homer mocked her right to her face. Then, an infidelity investigation ad on TV caught Marge's attention. She secretly invited the show's crew over and shared her true feelings, but the director cunningly made Marge express her pain on camera. Marge discovered Homer was actually going to work on Saturday. She found it highly suspicious and hurriedly called the show's crew to report Homer's whereabouts. The crew followed Homer to a buffet restaurant.
The pig is in the sty.
They filmed Homer grabbing a huge plate of meat and burning all the food to liquid before pouring it directly into his stomach. The cameraman was stunned. Meanwhile, the school learned of Martin's death and held a farewell ceremony. The principal delivered a sorrowful eulogy and showed a memorial video for Martin. Bart felt immense anguish after watching it, plagued by guilt toward Martin.
Bart, keep it together. People are looking.
Nelson noticed the unusual behavior of the two boys and sensed something wasn't right. He recalled Martin's fear of heights. He couldn't have gone to the cliff edge alone. After the memorial, the janitor tossed Martin's belongings into the trash. Driven by guilt, Bart retrieved the items. Late at night, he sifted through Martin's belongings and found his journal. Lisa also struggled to sleep. Now she wore sunglasses whenever she went out.
Hey, little murderer.
What?
Those shades are killing me, they're so cute.
Bart encountered Lisa at a store. Lisa pretended not to recognize him. Spotting police watching them, she urgently motioned for Bart to pretend to twist her arm.
Afternoon!
Nelson pulled the bone tied with string from his bag, claiming he'd already visited Martin's murder site and found it there. He confronted Bart with a soul-searching question. Nelson suddenly rushed off, leaving the two trembling. That night, fearing discovery, Lisa suggested they steal a hand from the morgue to smear fingerprints on the railing.
Why are you being so quiet, Bart? Are you judging me? Please don't judge me.
Lisa turned on the light to find Bart gone along with a note saying he was heading to Martin's house to settle everything. Lisa raced toward Martin's house, only to see Bart about to commit suicide out of guilt.
Bart, no! Don't do whatever the heck you're doing! I'm tending to Martin's butterfly enclosure.
It turned out Bart just wanted to document Martin's butterfly emerging from its cocoon. Lisa nearly broke down mentally. Bart calmed her down. Just then, a crackling sound echoed.
Butterflies are hatching. Aren't they beautiful?
Suddenly, Martin's voice came through, startling them both. They searched everywhere. Calmly, Lisa realized it was a tape recorder. But when she turned off the recorder, the music continued playing.
Maybe you just put it on auto reverse. Congratulations on purchasing the Sanyo DL30, the finest non-reversing tape player.
The persistent sound drove Lisa to the brink. Frantically searching for the source, she accidentally knocked over a honey jar on the table.
Get off me! I almost flicked an innocent butterfly. Bart, we're turning into monsters.
Lisa cried out in anguish, confessing she'd killed Martin. Unbeknownst to her, Nelson had recorded it. Lisa begged Nelson to let her go.
Remember when we used to date? If you let me go, we can get back together.
Nelson shoved Lisa aside. Just then, Martin suddenly appeared, startling them both. All three wondered how Martin had saved himself. It turned out Martin had escaped by the skin of his teeth thanks to his stretchy underwear. During his fall, he got caught on a branch and didn't plummet to the ground. Instead, he landed beside a mountain lion's den. The lion bit his clothes, flinging him back onto the deserted island.
Well, it's good to have you alive, Dorkburger. And as for you two, I hope you learned your lesson.